Congratulations on the purchase of your new Tennant Model 6080 Power Walk-Behind Sweeper. Not only will this machine perform well the day you get it, but for a long time thereafter. To clean with the Model 6080, simply start the machine, lower the main brush and side brush if needed, place the speed and direction selector in forward speed 2, engage the propel handle, and sweep at a slow walking speed. This video is presented in 5 sections: pre-operational checks, operating the machine, emptying and cleaning the machine, post-operational checks, machine controls and instrumentation. Pre-operational checks. In order to keep your machine in peak running condition, it's important to perform these daily service checks before you start sweeping. If your machine is gas or LPG powered, open the engine compartment and check the engine oil level. If necessary, add enough oil to reach the full mark. If your machine is battery powered, check the battery charge condition and open the battery compartment to check the battery electrolyte levels. If necessary, add enough distilled water to cover the plates in each cell. Check the skirts in the brush compartment and the hopper lip for wear or tears. Proper dust control and debris pickup depend on their condition. The brushes are extremely important for top sweeping performance. Remove any wire, string, rope, or banding material wrapped around them. You should also remove and rotate the main brush at least once a week. This will ensure even wear for maximum brush life. To remove the main brush, first remove the hopper. On the left side of the machine, locate the brush idler pin. Remove the pin by turning it counterclockwise and pulling it out of the side panel. Remove the brush through the front of the machine by pulling the left end towards the front and left side of the machine at the same time. Transfer the idler hub to the other end of the brush or install it in a new brush. To reinstall the main brush, place the brush on the drive plug and turn it until the splines line up and it slides completely onto the drive plug. Position the left end of the brush so the brush pin can be fully inserted into the idler plug and secured by turning it clockwise. The pin will tighten, then snap into a locked position. The standard machine is equipped with a dust filter bag. There is an optional dust filter panel with a timed shaker system for heavier dust applications. To inspect the filter systems, remove the vacuum hose from the duct and place it on the top cover of the machine. Release the latches and open the dust filter cover. The filter cover can easily be removed by sliding it to the left off of the pivot pins. On machines equipped with the filter bag system, the bag can be replaced when full. To do so, slide the filter bag off of the tube in the top of the filter compartment. Then, slide the new filter bag onto the tube. Place the bottom of the filter in the bottom section of the compartment. Reinstall the cover and secure the latches. On machines equipped with the panel filter system, release the latch on the filter retainers. Swing the retainers out of the way. Using the tabs on the filter, lift the filter slightly and pull the bottom of the filter out of the compartment. Then, slide the filter down until it is completely out of the filter compartment. Check the seal on the back of the filter and clean or replace it as required. In order to properly install the panel filter, the airflow indicator arrows on the panel must correspond to the actual direction of airflow through the system, which is from the rear to the front. To install the filter, slide the filter up into the compartment until it can be placed into the compartment and lowered into position. Swing the filter retainers into position and secure the latch. Slide the filter cover onto the pivot pins, close it, and secure the latches. Notice that the vacuum hose is extendable for use in those hard-to-reach areas and retracts when securely placed in the vacuum duct. Operating the machine. To operate the machine, turn the key to the right to the start position. On machines equipped with gas or LPG engines, pull out the choke. Once the engine is started, slowly push the choke lever in. A side brush is great for sweeping right up to curbs, racks, and walls. The standard machine is equipped with a right side brush. An additional left side brush option is also available. If a side brush is to be used, move the side brush lever on the right side of the machine forward. The main brush is lowered by moving the main brush lever forward to the free float position. For best results while sweeping, propel the machine slowly, about as fast as a person walks, and overlap 2 or 3 inches on each path. On the left side of the machine is the direction and speed control lever. Normal sweeping is done with the lever placed in the Speed 2 position. The propelling system is engaged by squeezing the clutch handle and disengaged by releasing the clutch handle. When the machine is not in use, the directional lever should be placed in the park position. Emptying and cleaning the machine. Once the hopper becomes full, it is time to empty the hopper and clean the machine. Raise the main brush and side brush if it was used by pulling the brush levers back into the locked up position. Run the filter shaker, if equipped, by pressing the shaker switch. This will start the timer and turn on the shaker system, which shakes the filter clear of dust. To dump the hopper, pull the hopper handle towards the front of the machine about 4 inches. The hopper can be very heavy, so get assistance when lifting. A handle is formed in each side of the hopper for lifting and dumping. If the machine is equipped with the optional hopper dump assist handle, raise the front of the handle, place your foot on the roller crossbar, and pull the handle while pushing down on the roller crossbar with your foot. The hopper will roll out of the machine and onto the roller wheels so it can be wheeled to the dump site. Check to confirm the debris guard in front of the vacuum duct is clean and reinstall the hopper. Post-operational checks. Once the machine is empty and clean, there are a couple of things that should be checked to make sure it's ready for use the next day. Check the main and side brushes for wear, damage, or debris. Check the brush compartment skirts and hopper lip for wear and damage. Next, return your machine to its parking location, place the directional control lever in park, and turn off the ignition or power switch. Machine controls and instrumentation. To aid in building a better understanding of the machine, here's a quick orientation of the controls and instrumentation. Immediately to the operator's left is the control lever for machine direction and speed. If the lever is placed all the way back, it is in the park position. If the lever is placed in the next position forward, it is in the reverse position. If the lever is placed in the next position forward, it is in the neutral position. If the lever is placed in the next position forward, it is in the forward Speed 2 position. This position is used for normal sweeping. If the lever is placed in the next position forward, it is in the forward Speed 1 position. This speed is used in congested areas or in heavy debris situations. The slower you propel the machine, the better the sweeping performance. If the lever is placed in the next position forward, it is in the forward Speed 3 position. This speed is used to transport the machine long distances when not sweeping. Once the direction and/or speed is chosen, the clutch handle is squeezed to engage the propelling system. Immediately to the operator's right are the control levers for the main and side brushes. To lower the main brush, move the main brush control lever forward to the free float position for normal sweeping. To lower the side brush or brushes, move the side brush control lever forward. All brushes should be raised to the locked up position when the machine is not in use. To the right of the instrument panel is the choke knob used on LPG and gas-powered machines. The choke knob should be pulled out when starting a cold engine and pushed in slowly as the engine warms up. On the right end of the instrument panel is the ignition or power switch. When it is turned clockwise all the way, either the engine will start or the power to the electrical system will be turned on if your machine is battery powered. If your machine is equipped with the optional dust panel filter system, the shaker switch will turn on a shaker system timer when the top of the switch is pressed and released. The shaker motor will run until it is turned off by the timer. Battery-powered machines have a battery discharge indicator that displays the battery charge levels. When the batteries are fully charged, the far right LED is lit. As the batteries are discharged, the LEDs reflect the amount of remaining charge before you must place the batteries on a charger. Battery-powered machines can also have an optional power disconnect button in the center of the control panel. When pressed, all power to the machine is interrupted. To reset the button, turn it in the direction of the arrows. The hour meter records and displays the number of hours that the machine has been operating. Electrical circuit breakers protect the system in case of an electrical malfunction. The breaker can be reset by pushing the button in the center of the breaker after it has been allowed to cool. If the circuit breaker cannot be reset or trips again, qualified service personnel should be notified. LPG and gas-powered machines have an indicator light that will turn on if the engine oil level is low. If the light turns on, the machine should be turned off immediately and the oil level checked. To determine the amount of fuel remaining in the gasoline-powered machine, check the fuel gauge on top of the fuel tank. If you've never operated a Tennant machine before, spend a few minutes familiarizing yourself with these controls. Performing the daily service checks and following the proper operating procedures for your machine will ensure that it will perform in top condition throughout its useful lifetime. You will find it cleans better, has fewer maintenance problems, effectively enhances your work environment, and we're sure you'll be happy with your Tennant Model 6080 Power Sweeper for a long time.